Hey, what's going on, Atlanta Falcon fans, man? Y'all know who it is. Your boy Antoine Smith Sports Machine. Y'all know I get down, man. Y'all know how I do it. Press that subscribe button. Also, press that notification bell to get my videos. As soon as I drop them, press that like button, man, to help me get my recommendations up to get my video through the YouTube universe. I greatly appreciate y'all as always. The off season is underway, man, and yeah, the new league year starts in a little bit under 2 months. But we got to start talking about this stuff early, man, and get this stuff knocked out. Good thing is, Falcons finally got their offensive staff in place. Head coach Kevin Stefanski coming over from Cleveland. He's bringing two of his old Browns buddies with him. Tommy Reese, offensive coordinator, was just hired today, and they're working on the contract to get it done. Bill Callahan, NFL legend when it comes to offensive linemen. And at the time of this video, Todd McClure will be coming on at 8 p.m. on Wednesday night, January 21st. So y'all go check that out if y'all late listening to this. But also, when you look at the quarterback position, it's very uncertain because do the Falcons try to keep Kirk Cousins and save money, or cut him and re-sign him and bring him in on a more team-friendly deal? Or do they go in another direction by going to get a veteran and getting a bridge guy? Because we all know, contrary to popular what beliefs are, Michael Penix 9 to 12 months. September, October sounds pretty good. He's going to start the season on the PUP list. But again, recovery hits snags sometimes. We all know that. So he could be anywhere from halfway through the year to missing the whole season. And let's be real, if a bridge guy comes along, he's doing his job and leading the Falcons in the right direction, that put Michael Penix in a pickle, makes his future uncertain. Because if you got a quarterback in place that's doing his damn job, you can't interrupt that to flow of the offense, not for your ego. But a quarterback that a lot of y'all been asking me about to do a video on, or my thoughts on it, Mac Jones. And I absolutely love the idea of bringing Mac Jones in. Mac Jones is a veteran that's been around. Think about this, going into his sixth season, first overall pick, or not first overall pick, but first round pick by the New England Patriots in 2021 out of Alabama, fresh off a national title, I want to say. But when you look at the dynamic of what he brings, he's had very, very solid seasons in the NFL. You remember that solid season in New England? And I'm trying to bring it up so y'all can see it right quick. Very solid season. We finished second in, I think it was offensive rookie of the year, I want to say. So when you look at it at that aspect, come on, StreamYard. When you're looking at that aspect, you can see the numbers right here on the screen. Very solid season, 3,800 yards, nearly 70% completion percentage, 22 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 10-7 record. And that's one of Bill Belichick's final season in New England. So they thought Mac Jones was the future. But Mac Jones fell off just a little bit. And with Gerard Mayo, last year in New England, then you bring in Mike Vrabel this year, they were just looking to retool. So he ended his time in New England with a 18-24 record. Not solid by today's standards. But last year he had a bounce back season with San Francisco, who just got bounced from the playoffs. A 5-3 record, 2,100 yards, 13 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, nearly 70% again. You looking at, and I forgot to mention he was a Pro Bowler his rookie season. 66.5 completion percentage. So it lets you know he's very accurate, and he can drive the football down the field, game manage the clock, all that good stuff. He's just pro style, West Coast mix, just right for what Kevin Stefanski wants to do. A lot of us like mobile quarterbacks in Atlanta, but with Kevin Stefanski, I think it'll be more of a pocket passing type quarterback, and it makes, because if you look at the weapons, Bijan Robinson, Drake London, could Kyle Pitts come back? Possibly, but you could see David Njoku here. And I'll do a video on that down the road, because that's another athletic tight end that had solid seasons in Cleveland, put up solid numbers, and maybe on the way out after a big contract. And the Falcons could probably get him penny on the dollar, depending on if he wants to come. But I know y'all want to know what his numbers looking like. So we gonna switch over to um the contract. I think he's on a 2-year, $4.2 million. I'm sorry, 2-year, $8.4 million, which averages a 4.2 a year. And if you look at this year, it's the last year of the deal. So you could get him in a trade, and his cap space, dead cap, is only 2.7. So when you look at the number money wise, it makes a lot of sense because the Falcons are going to be paying 3 quarterbacks either way it goes, maybe 4, depending on if Kirk Cousins comes. So when you look at well, they're gonna pay 4 anyway because Kirk Cousins, they owe him dead cap space. So Michael Penix, Kirk Cousins, if you bring in the star, say like a Matt Jones, you're gonna be paying him 2, and a backup, you're gonna be paying him 2. So money wise, this makes a whole lot of sense on a 2-year, $8.4 million deal. And I think they can get him for a 3rd-round pick. And a lot of y'all saying, but we can't afford a 3rd-round pick. Yes, you can. When it's the quarterback position, the most important position on the field, sometimes you got to take the whipping, man. You got to. And also, when you look at draft picks, would you draft a quarterback this draft? I don't think so because your quarterback draft is not very strong. Could you go out and get somebody cheaper, say like a Jameis Winston or someone of that nature? Yeah, you can. But guess what? Does he fit Stefanski's system? And I think Matt Jones fits it to a T. Kyle Shanahan, Sean McVay, and these guys, I keep telling you, all of them under the same tree. Kevin Stefanski falls right in line. Kevin Stefanski has nearly 20 years of experience coaching quarterbacks from Minnesota to Cleveland and now to Atlanta. So to tie all this in, I feel like Mac Jones is a definite fit for the Falcons. And as I told y'all, I think a 3rd-round pick, maybe 4th-round pick, who knows? Maybe you don't have to give him a pick to 2027. As long as you get him a decent draft pick, I think Mac Jones could be yours for the right amount. And I'm going to stand on that here. But a lot of y'all wanted Mac Jones, and what I thought about it, there you have it. But Mac Jones to the Atlanta Falcons via trade. Would you do it? Drop those comments. Let's debate. Let's have fun as always, man. I know how we do it on Sports Machine.